Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, my friends. Okay, so no, I don't need to put it in there, but thanks. We don't need to go in there. My group isn't that big yet, but I'm working on it, right? Oh, yay. All right, everyone, it's Rise and Grind. It's May 1st, 2021. Can you believe it? Oh my gosh, there's so much that has happened already this morning, in this new month, in this new day. Oh, good morning. Thank you. So I got a couple of things going on. One, always bulletproof coffee. I love, love, love this. It's coffee, ghee oil, MCT oil, and a little bit of the protein shake that I use. I use it for my creamer. It is fabulously fantastic. So that's my drink for the day. That's our morning coffee with Grandma's on a Mission. Good morning, this is Shelly Jean, and thank you so much for being here. So we have that, and I also have, I don't even know what, I probably, not even probably, I must learn what all of the specific rules are for Facebook. So Facebook, thank you for allowing me to do this live video this morning. If I say anything that, puts you off, it was not intentional. I'm learning. So just bear with me and, just let me know. Let me know. So also, I've been using this product now for 30 days. This is going to my next phase, 60 days. This little product right here is Drinking Collagen. It's got an amazing taste. I love it better when it's really cold. But it says to store in a cool, dry place, so I brought it down here in the basement with me. And I definitely got to put it in the refrigerator. But there's no but. Oh my gosh, it's really good. I think that's why my face must be plumping out. Not to the fact that I still not eating right. My bad, right? This Grandma's on a Mission has not been following, the protocol for eating healthy. And, I've talked about this so many times. Let me finish. Anyway, this is yummalicious. I love it. And instead of paying, hundreds for Botox and all that good stuff, I just drink my collagen. All right, so I want to go on here. Hang tight just for a second. We're going to go, my computer keeps shutting down, so we're going to go into Grandma's on a Mission on my Facebook page and not just my phone. So I had not a little scare. I've not felt good for a couple weeks, and I'm not really exactly sure what's going on. So I've been going to the doctor to eliminate anything. And I also went in for my spots on my face, and I shared that with you last week. I ended up with 3 pre-cancer spots, and so the doctor went in and burned them off, and so now that actually looks really, really good today. And I have 1 on my arm and 2 on my leg, and those are doing really well. So all is good there. And that is one thing I definitely can, share with you, that, it's very important to do wellness checkups. And I am guilty of not being on time with them. However, I definitely make sure that I do go. And so anyway, so I went and did my skin checkup, found out I had the pre-cancer spots, and she burned them off. I go back in a few months and get a whole body overall, and she'll recheck the ones that she burned off or froze, I should say, but that felt like a burn. And they looked like burns too once they were healing, so it was kind of crazy. But you know what? I went in, this is the second time now that I've gone in for a wellness checkup and have found out that, I had, the first one I actually had cancer, and had to have a radical hysterectomy and appendectomy, and they cleaned out my lymph nodes and all that, and saved me from a lot of pain and a lot of, radiation and all that stuff. This time was pre-cancer spots. She was able to go in and freeze those off. And then this week I was like, what the heck happened? And if I sound shaky, it's because I just did an inhaler a little bit ago, and it makes me really shaky, and I hate the dang thing. In fact, I'm kind of having a, let me slow down a minute here. My heart's racing like 1,000 miles an hour. Goodness. Yeah. Probably because I'm doing a lot of things at once. Drinking coffee, caffeine, and having an inhaler, and then just had my collagen. I don't know. Oh my gosh. The things we do to stay young. 61 and still kicking it is how you feel anyway right now. So anyway, wellness checkup is super, super, uber important. So again, you know, just going in for the wellness checkup saved me. Hi, Connie. Nice to have you here. And so doing a wellness checkup is absolutely crucial to, you know, staying healthy. And a lot of times we wait until we're super sick. Like this week I got super sick, and my daughter had been asked to come back to work, and she works at a daycare, and she knew that she was going to get sick. So last week she was super sick all week, and she was even sent home, and because of that had to do a test, and it came back negative for her. And then this week I must have caught her bug, but mine always seems to like go a step further. And I went in yesterday, did my test, it came back negative, thank God. But then now we definitely know I have bronchitis. I tend to get that pretty easy. I used to be a former smoker for many, many, many years. And I haven't smoked those since 1999. Sounds like the song. But I still get pneumonia and I still get bronchitis. And so it was kicking my butt all weekend. I decided though this morning when I got up, so I said it's already been a really, you know, busy day because I'm planning my day. My 9-year-old grandson that I live with is his second baseball training today. He's so excited. And I missed the first one because I couldn't make it, and he was very, very bummed about that. So I'm happy to say that I can make it to this one. And then my mom, you guys, update on my mom. So my daughter must be home. The dogs are losing their minds up there. If you can hear them, that's what's going on. I had to lock the doors because I'm like, I'm in the basement and I don't want someone to come walking in. At least I hope it's her because they're like being kind of crazy. Let's hope. That is really weird though. They don't bark like that. They're usually like whiny barking. Sorry you guys. I mean like they're literally going nuts. Not unless there was a package drop off or something. That happens too. And now I lost my train of thought. Oh my gosh. Where was I? I'm sorry. I'll have to go back and watch the video so I know what I was talking about. Oh, for gosh sakes. Okay, so I got mine and then, but bronchitis. So I've been dealing with that, and it seems to be like my body just kind of takes it one step further. And so, yes, I'm, like I said, my heart's racing because of taking that dang inhaler. I hate that thing. And anyway, you just got to, instead of waiting to be sick to go in, but you do, that's very necessary to do it on those times too, but make sure you go get a wellness checkup just so that you can, you know, keep yourself healthy. So, and on that note, like, so how do you feel about your finances, right? So, and I think maybe this might be something that Facebook doesn't like, I don't know, but I'm just going to go with it and just keep talking because I can see that there's nobody joining, and sometimes Facebook does that. So I'm just going to keep going with it anyway. And so there's a wellness around financial literacy as well. And April was Financial Literacy Month. And I've been making such a major pivot with Grandma's on a Mission and in my life. And I was going to do it today, but I'm going to wait until next Saturday because I want to just give little plugs all week long and just have a little bit of fun with you and have a little bit of fun guessing about different things, different people. But a big piece of what I have, seriously, my dogs are still going crazy. This is really weird. I'm sorry, you guys. Okay, you know what? I'm going to just take you with me, and we're going to go see what's going on, because, yeah, I'm really sorry about that, but it's not normal for them to keep barking like that. So either A, someone's here and can't get in, or my daughter is here. Oh, Josh's pest control is here. Oh, hang on, hang on. Hang on, you guys. Sorry. Hi. Oh, I'm so excited about this. Okay, so my dog's been losing their minds. I'm like, somebody's got to be here. So I do need you to come in because I have ants. Sorry, guys, I'm on a live right now. So, but I have ants in my bathroom. I have no idea what happened with that. So I do need you to come in and do stuff in there. And then also, I need over here. You guys, thanks for following with us. I have Josh was pest control here. These guys are awesome. There's also a trail like in here somewhere. No, I don't see it because the grass is kind of grown in. But there's a trail of ant heels that keep popping up. They go up against the garage and stuff over here too. Yeah, see right here. They're popping up everywhere.
Okay.
Thanks for hanging with me, you guys. So if you could help, like do this and then up around that shed back there too, it'd be so helpful. Okay? Awesome. Thank you. Okay, great. Okay, thanks you guys. I know that was kind of crazy. Hey, Deanna. Thanks you guys. My dogs just were like losing. Hannah, come on. They were losing their minds. I had to come outside and figure it out. And it's because my pest control people are here. So thanks. Sorry about that. I didn't want to shut off the live and then go, find out what was going on. So that's how we do things around here. So there's that. So I'll let you follow me around for a minute. So anyway, so we were talking about financial literacy. So financial literacy in April was Financial Literacy Month. And as I'm doing, hey Clover, and as I'm doing my pivot on things, not on things, actually my whole entire Grandma's on a Mission. I'm going to open up that door for the pest control guy. And so we're going to kind of stay around up here, I think. Yeah, sorry you guys. But thank you for your patience on this. I didn't know they were coming. So anyway, so I've been doing a lot of reflecting and a lot of soul searching on that too, on financial literacy. And one of the things I did do is I signed up for a master class. And Sharon Lechter, I don't know if you've ever heard of her, but she actually was a co-writer with Robert Kiyosaki and the Rich Dad Poor Dad books. And she has a master class. And I said, you know what? Here's one of the things. In an industry that I was in for 17 years, I really wanted to retire from there a millionaire. And that just didn't quite get to happen. And then, you guys, I'm just going to have to, I'm out of breath already. And I want to go see my mom today. I'm going to take my mom out for a walk. It's supposed to be 80 degrees here. I'm so excited about it. Like, I can't even begin to tell you. And bronchitis or not, like, it's not contagious. So she's not going to get sick. And I definitely wouldn't do that to her. She's already, and I don't even know what, like, not palliative care, but she's definitely on a special kind of care because she was on hospice last year and she made it through. Can you believe that? Like, she was one tough lady, and she's looking really good. Her skin looks great. She's looking great, and so I'm just super excited and proud of her. And so I'm gonna go swoop her up to. She'll be the first time in a year that she's been able to go outside. So I'm super happy to do that for her. You're gonna hear my dog bark. He's nuts. That's Clover. Got a big black kind of pit lab bully mix in there, but he's the biggest baby. He's just seriously a big baby, but he's a handful. I have so many holes in my yard. It's like having a husky. He's just crazy. Anyway, so back to financial literacy. So I signed up for this class, and I thought, you know what? Here I am. There was something that was said the other day. What would you tell your 80-year-old self about where you're going to be when you're 80? Just imagine if you were living to be 80. Now I want to live to be 115. That's my goal. because I just really feel like I have lots to do yet. And I just really feel like I'm really just beginning. That's my hashtag life does begin again. And there was a point in my life when, so the 17 years of my life, like I said, man, I want to retire a millionaire, but I didn't do anything different to become a millionaire. However, I believe that when I retired from that industry, that I was a millionaire, that I had made so much money that I definitely could probably say I'm a millionaire. And yes, I paid my taxes. So IRS, we're good. And I'm just saying this as a thought process to financial literacy, right? So then my son passed away 10 years ago, and he had left me a lot of money. And I had received some really not good advice from a mentor who I felt I could trust and believe in, and then found out years later that his financial situation wasn't in a really good place. So I really, really listened to the wrong person. And that'll happen too. And then I find that I'm back into, going from job to job. What do I love? What do I like? What do, I want to do? And one of the big things that I do is I do serve people. And so I'm in the home healthcare business right now, and I'm working on, Grandma's on a Mission. And I was going to, my big passion too is seniors, obviously, because my mom has dementia. She's in a living center. And so I wanted to show people like what centers they could go to and be go to a place that was really good for them. And I'm still want to do that. I want to advocate for that. So that's going to be the piece I'm going to add on to what I'm doing. But here's the thing, you guys. I'm like, so all these years, 10, 11, 12, probably 13 years, I've been, basically searching for myself. And after my son died, I had, I have 3 children. He was my firstborn and my oldest. And he had died the day before his 30th birthday. And so there was one piece of my identity that had, give me 1 second, you guys. Clover, stop it! Sorry, he's just being so annoying. And, sorry. And, sorry, not sorry. It's interfering in my thought process here. And so then, so seniors are still a really important part of my philanthropy project that I really want to do. So I really want to make the senior citizens still very much my goal, and still really want to work on that, being a Grandma's on a Mission. And I may even change this name. So I just want you to know that I'm looking into a few other names, so I'll let you know if that does happen. But I am proud to be a grandma and a nana. So I don't know if I really want to do that, but that is definitely something that I am looking into. So I just want to keep you posted about that. Okay. So back to the financial literacy part. So I had really bad advice given to me about, money, and, I wasn't taught really what to do with my money while I was working. And especially when you're in the tipping industry and, we're waitressing and we're, doing different things. And it's taken me all these years, you guys, to really understand, not even understand, but I'm like, my passion, you guys, is I feel like Joyce Meyer. And I don't know if you know Joyce Meyer, but Joyce Meyer talks about a story about how she, tried to be one way and then do another way, and they speak quietly. And, she's a very loud voice, bold speaker. And I was going through the same things. I'm like, okay, if I want to be an influencer, like, what do I want to sound like? Who do I want to be like? And I love my mentor, Susan Slide. And I wanted to be so much like her, but I'm not her. And I've struggled with that. And finally, this is no joke, 2 weeks or a week ago, I was listening to something, they said, what are you going to do? What'd you say to your 80-year-old self? And I was like, eeks. That's a big part of senior life, right? Because we're younger and we'll just spend and spend and spend. And like, there's no worries, no woes about tomorrow, which in reality, we don't know if we're going to live through this day, right? We only have today. Oh, this dog seriously is driving me crazy. And you know what, the thing of it is I do cuss once in a while, and I used to swear like a trucker, actually. Like, the F word was my shield. You know what, if I could cuss and stay cussing and just keep going with that, that's what I would do. I would keep you at a distance by not allowing you really to be in. Oh, my daughter just came home now too, so she can take care of the dog. That'll work. So thank you guys for being so patient with me today. It's been a crazy live, so I guess this is what happens when we're live too, right? So I'm going to talk to her too just for a quick second. So, oh, my little guy's got his uniform on, it looks like. So anyway, she'll be coming in a second. So anyway, so I got really bad advice on finances, and I realized that when my son gave me, you know, all this money too, I took care of I literally took care of all of our finances. Excuse me. Paid off all our debt and all these things. Well, this week there's been a lot of talk about, if you won the lottery, what would you do with that? And it talks about winning the lottery. I know, like my little kitchen, I have a 1950s house, so everything's like, hi you guys. So I'm on live at the moment, and that dog keeps losing his mind. I'm just letting you know, because Josh is here, and I asked him to come in the house. So I'm going to go downstairs and finish my live. So will you let him in and make sure he gets in the bathroom and stuff?
Does he know that?
Yeah, yep. I already went outside and talked to him, but that's why I've been sitting up here. Thank you. And hi. Okay, you guys, now we can go back downstairs. Thank you so much. Thank you. You guys have all been really amazing and being patient with me this morning. That was kind of a crazy one. I've never had that happen before, and so I just went with it. That's what we do. That's what we do. There we go. Now I can concentrate a little bit better. All right, so again, so the question was brought up, like, so if you won the lottery, what would you do? And it is a known fact, and to be true, that people who have been broke and have won the lottery, they end up being broke again. And I thought, wow, I felt like, you know, when my son passed away, and believe me, when I spent all that money, I still hear about it today. And I finally had to just shut people up and say, you know what? I did what I did at the time, and it is so true. So true, you guys. When people say, do not make any major decisions in the first year when you're grieving, the people that say that, it is so true. Don't, and that was one of the big mistakes that I made. And that was part of the time too where I listened to this person who I thought was credible, you know, at that time, and took his advice, and I should not have done that. I should have just stayed and kept, you know, my money in the stock market, the IRAs, wherever we all had it, because it was making a lot of money. It was doing really, really well. And now, though, I have the what do I want, what I don't want, right? And what you see, what you don't see. And so I know that I know better. So moving forward, so I signed up in this master class. And so you got it. So if you don't know, I'm telling you right now, so now you can't say you don't know. And so now there's no going back, right? So I signed up for Sharon Lecter's master class, and I'm doing that right now. And but there's also Dave Ramsey. Dave Ramsey has a wonderful financial program to get into too. And I just saw, I had a place written, because I have a thing for kids. Yeah. So you can even do a credit for your kids, and it's called creditforlife.com kids. And so there's all different kinds of programs you can get into. Tony Robbins, he has a mastery, you know, on financial literacy as well, and he's amazing. And I just signed up for a class with him and Dean Graziosi just this morning, and that's starting on May 11th through May 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So it was a 5-day event. I think it's 2 hours a day. So I want to make sure that I'm on that. And I just decided, you know what? When I'm 80 years old, I don't want to end up like my mom. And my mom's not even 80. My mom's only 76 or 77, something like that. She's only 16 years older than me, if that says anything, right? So What, honey?
You want just to do the bathroom?
Nope, I want him to do the whole inside of the house if he can.
Okay.
Oh, and tell him to, sorry you guys. So there's also bees out there. I don't know where they're coming from. Okay, you guys, you know what? I gotta go because I gotta go talk to Josh's pest control, but we'll get back to this financial literacy piece in a little bit. I thank you so much for being here. You have a fantastic Saturday, and thank you for all the bouncing around today. I really appreciate you. Love you. Bye.